Greetings, friends. This is toward the end of the ecclesial year. Next Sunday after this is Christ the King Sunday. And so we always kind of have end of world type readings at this time of the year. And indeed, that's what it is for this Sunday. We have Jesus in what's called the Jesus apocalypse. The disciples are showing Jesus this magnificent temple that was rebuilt by Herod. It was just like one of the biggest things around, right? And they were very proud of it and showing off to Jesus. And Jesus wasn't impressed at all. As a matter of fact, he says this is all going to come down soon. Now, for the Jews at that time, the temple was the navel of the earth. It was the most central building in the whole world. And they were right? And they couldn't imagine a world without the temple, so they associated the destruction of the temple as the end of the world. Okay? And so they immediately go into this discussion with Jesus about the end of the world. And Jesus, discusses various things that are going to happen that is going to bring about the end. But at the end of the whole thing, he says, you just have to be prepared. Okay, just have to be prepared. And so, I'm not one of these alarmists. I don't really talk too much about the end of the world, but I will say this. As Catholics, really, we should look forward to the end of this world. This world is so broken. It's so filled with injustice. Think about the fact that there is no justice in this world. There really isn't. I mean, when you look at things on the big scheme of things, like Ukraine, right? The war has been going on for years. And so many innocent Ukrainian lives have been taken, right? How can that ever come to justice? How could that ever be fixed, right? Well, our readings tell us that in Malachi, Jesus is going to come. And he's going to bring an end to all this. And he's going to judge the evil. And he's going to make everything right. Isn't that something you want to look forward to? Yeah. And the Son of Righteousness will bring healing to those who have faith in Jesus. Okay? Now, I believe we're at the end of this world. I really do. I've been looking a little bit into AI. And what's disconcerting here is this. 6 months ago, the governments were talking about making sure that we're careful with what goes on with AI. And we don't want this to get out of hand. We have to make sure that we look at all the facets, the moral issues that are involved, that whole thing. Well, just recently, they've thrown caution to the wind, the governments. Now they're in full competition, right? Think about it. AI is growing so big that you wonder if anybody's going to even be able to control it. And who does control it, if there is someone to control it. Right now, AI, whatever it is, knows everything about you. It knows where you are. They know what you like. They know what you listen to. They know what you buy. They know where you live. I mean, this is incredible knowledge on every human being in the U.S. that has a phone or any kind of a device. And Jesus talks in his gospel about persecution at the end of the world. I mean, it's already happened in China where they have AI doing the face recognition. So, they can control their people, because everywhere they go, their face can be recognized. And they can do anything they want with them, with people. Control. They say that in 5 years, 2030, we don't even know what it's going to look like. Now, it could be that the Antichrist is here already in AI. Or the Antichrist might be some personality that reigns over that. Who knows? We don't know. But one thing we know is that we could be entering into, as Catholics, persecution that we've never known before. And I think Jesus is trying to tell us that that's going to be the case, right? And we need to be ready for it. That's why we're trying to strengthen our faith here. We really are, to be able to withstand the evil days that are ahead. Now, again, I don't consider myself an alarmist. I don't pretend to know much at all about AI. But the little I know is frightening. I think everybody's frightened. Where's this all going to go? However, and here's the beautiful thing, is that AI is not God. Right? And that Jesus, in the end, is going to destroy everything that's evil. And that we don't have to fear, even though we will, in fact, be persecuted. Because this life is temporal. We don't hold on to it. We love God's world, as we should. But we also know that it's temporal and that we are made for the eternal. So, with that, we'll see you in church. God bless.